Okay, now he's doing it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I put him on repeat forever, so I'm a little concerned he's going to wander around the entire planet hacking all the trees down. And that might constitute a bit of a problem. He's gonna be his own, like, deforestation nightmare. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox. I'm trying out a new little game that I found on itch.io, and actually I think Falling into Darkness also recommended this one. I saw it the other day and I was kind of looking at it and deciding whether I might want to play it or not, but I decided to download it and give it a quick little whirl. Now this basically is kind of like a little, almost like a colony building kind of game, but you don't have to worry about buildings and all that kind of stuff. It's mostly just machinery and things. But you're this tiny little guy, and you're kind of running around here, and you have to build up like this whole kind of factory sort of thing where you get all these robot workers to sort of do your bidding. Which overall seems pretty cool to me. So we're gonna need some tools to get things done. So if you pick up a stick and a rock, it automatically gives us this pop-up where we can make a crude axe or a crude shovel. I'm gonna make the crude axe first. He does this funny little dance thing. Check out the hat on this guy too. Crazy top hat. I don't know how they decide on the costume, and I don't think there's any way to specifically customize it, but it's kind of neat. Alright, so we basically need to try to build some stuff in here. Now, to build, we're going to need to get some certain materials. If we take our little axe over here, we can use it to chop down some pine trees. That'll get us access to some more logs, which we're definitely going to need a lot of, I think. Oh, look, we also even get you got little acorns, too, that you can get to plant, which is kind of funny because we're chopping down pine trees and getting acorns. You know, whatever. Maybe we can just assume they're pine cones for now. Alright, so we've hacked down the whole forest here. We got lots of seeds. And there's now lots of logs here too, but we're gonna need planks. And to get planks, we use our little axe and we just chop the heck out of these little logs that we've knocked down now also. So there are a number of different things we can build in here. I haven't gotten too far, and I toyed around with this a tiny little bit to get a sense of how the game plays. There is not really a lot of instructions for what to do in here. So we have all these buildings, but they don't really give you necessarily a good sense of what the function of them is. I mean, something you can make, you know, you can kind of figure out in general. Like there's general storage. This is for storing things. We're going to need probably a couple of those so we have stuff to store our materials in. There's some simple flooring here we can put down. Now this is where I'm clicking to put these down. It's not actually placed yet. This is just like, it's like putting it on a template. Then you have to bring the materials to the template in order to actually build it. So for these floor pieces, for example, I need 2 logs for each of these. I need 4 planks for each of these storage things. So you can run over and grab, so if you still have your stuff equipped, you'll just do what I did. I just chopped one of the planks into poles, which, you know, we're going to need some of anyway, but probably we're going to want to get rid of that. Hitting I brings up the inventory so we can kind of make some changes. But I'm going to grab these planks here, and then you take them over, and then you just stick them by right-clicking on the stuff that you need to put them in. Now, we do need more planks, so I'm going to go hack up a few more of these logs. I think I just broke my axe. Yep. Alright, so the axe doesn't last forever, apparently. Let's grab another stick, grab another stone, we'll make another crude axe. I don't know where he's bringing that axe out from, but he does a funny little dance when he does it. Okay, so we got more of these logs we'll chop up. Now, we're actually going to need logs in order to build the floors. These planks are going to build our storage things, which I kind of feel like is kind of important because it makes it easy for us to store some stuff. Let's get rid of this axe. You can carry up to 4 items at a time when there's smaller items like these. It looks like for bigger things like the logs, you can only carry 1 at a time, though. So now we've gotten all 4 to this. Now we have our general storage, and it's not defined yet. It doesn't get defined in terms of what it's storing until you actually put something in it, which, you know, I guess makes sense. So we'll go over here. I wish I hadn't chopped that log up into those, or that plank up into those poles, because now I'm going to be short 1 plank, which means I'm going to need to use my axe on this floor or on this log here again. And that's actually going to give us extra planks, but that's okay. So we'll grab both of these, and we'll drop 1 off in here. Okay, so now if I put something in here, it actually defines what the storage is. So now I can see there's planks in there, and you can store up to like 1,000 planks. And if I grab a stick here and put it in over here, then we've got a stick storage. And I like how it kind of labels the front of it too, so it makes it really easy to tell what you've got in there. We're going to put rocks in this one. Just got to clean everything up over here just so we can make space. I'm going to put down another template for 1 more floor piece. I don't know how big of a floor we really need, but it can't hurt to have a little bit of a larger area. And I suspect, too, that we'll probably, as we go along, expand a little bit. We'll have to have a lot more room. So, I'm even going to need... I guess we'll need more storage for poles, too, I guess. So, let's put a stick back in here. Let's stick over here. So, I'm kind of lazy. I don't like running around doing all this stuff on my own, so there is some stuff we can build to kind of help out. So if we can look in here, there's a crude bench saw we can make. If we can put this on a floor, but my floor is not actually made yet, so I can't put it down. I guess I should focus on that. We might have to explore a little bit. We haven't really opened up a whole lot of space just yet. There are definitely more trees out here, though, so that's good. Let's put this log over here, and then I'm going to need to take out this little crude axe, and we'll head over and chop down another tree. This game is in, like, a pre-alpha, so this is, like, version 3. Oh, I just chopped it into planks. I didn't mean to do that. It's available for free on itch.io, but it's still a really, really early version. I'm kind of curious to see what they do with it, but so far in like the current build, it's kind of fun to kind of toy around with. All right. So WASD moves the camera, but you actually have to click on spots to go places. So let's drop another log off over here. That'll get us our one flooring, and then we'll head back here and grab some more so we can try and get all these floors built. We can pan out, so I guess we get quite a bit of view. Oh, look, there's a cow! He's over there eating the grass, and naturally, it's another game with animal poop in it. I have no idea what purpose that serves, though I suspect I know it's going to be for fertilizer, because I think you can grow crops in this, too. I mean, here's some cereal crops here, but they're not ones that I'm currently growing myself. I'm not sure whether you have to grow them yourself so you can put it in sort of an automated system so that it will produce food for people. And I don't know what the deal is with this crazy sun-tanning naked dude over here. I mean, it's a little awkward. He's sprawled out. He's not very happy about it, maybe because he doesn't have any clothes, but you can see his little belly button there. Higashi, the sun-tanning naked dude. Lying on my... There's another one. Oh, more cows, too. Alright, I'm going to put these rocks in here so we get them out of the road. Okay, I need a couple more logs here, and then we'll have all those floors made. And I probably should replant all these trees, too, so I have some more stuff to chop down after. Kind of do that whole reforestation thing and be environmentally responsible on this foreign planet. I guess the idea with this game is you're basically like, I don't know, you're like on some foreign planet or something. Trying to build up a colony. According to the description on itch.io, you're the Automationauts, to give them their fuller, grander, longer-winded title. So I guess they travel the universe. Their whole goal is to like set worlds in motion through the power of automation. So he's all about like building new worlds and setting up all kinds of automation on it for like robots and stuff. So I guess that's what this guy's little job is. Although I don't know what the deal is with these sad people laying here. I mean, I don't know if they're like, are they like local residents that just haven't had a good time of things, or are those some robots that are not really working right now and I have to fix them or something? I think hopefully we'll find out. Oh, I need to make another axe. Boy, that thing runs out fast. So if I go here, I can grab an axe or a stick. I can grab a stone. I can't grab a stone apparently. Grab a stone. All right, that makes things a little bit awkward. You can't pick up more than one type of item at a time unless you put it in your inventory. There we go. Put the axe away again. Grab a log. Put this over here so we have our floor. All right, now we can start getting into making some other stuff, because right now I really have nothing. I just got this. I got this junk. All right, so in here we've got what do we got? So we got more general storage I can make. I suppose that might not be a bad idea, considering I have other things to store. But I'll get to that afterwards. I think there's a seedling tray, which does not go on floors. So all right, so I guess I can. I don't know. I'll put that out here. I guess I don't even know what it's supposed to grow in it. I imagine. Probably food crops of some kind, but you know, we'll put two of them out there. I mean, I don't have to build them yet anyway. We got this crude bench saw, which I think will give us already a little bit of automation in our system, so we don't have to manually chop up the logs. Maybe that can do it on its own. There's also a regular bench saw, which looks exactly the same. What's the deal? What's the deal with this? Why are they different? This one's 2 logs, 4 planks, and a metal saw blade. This one's a log, 2 planks, and 1 stone. Okay, so the one is obviously easier to get because I have access to stone, but I don't have any metal to make saw blades and stuff yet. So obviously, that must be the deal there. So, okay, we got a basic workbench we can make. I guess that would be handy. I'll put one of those over here. And it looks like in order for this to work, you've got to have the entire thing on the floor, including the arrows. So I'll throw a little workbench here. I don't know what the deal is with that. Metal workbench. I have a feeling that will just be a workbench that requires metal. Is that what the deal is? Yeah, that's all it is. Okay. So I thought maybe it might be like a workbench for working on metal, but I guess that's not the case. Worker assembler. Oh, that's pretty cool. Some big crazy machine. Make some worker dudes. All right. We got a recycler. That's huge. All right. Maybe this makes some other... I wonder if you can... Oh, I guess not. Oh, I was wondering if you could actually connect them together by the arrows and have them, like, feed together from one system into another one. That would be neat. Apparently that's not how it works, though. I guess. All right. We'll put one of these over here, I guess. I don't know. Fertilizer storage. Man, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. So, fertilizer storage, I guess we're going to want to have near our crops. I don't know. Let's put it over here for now. It's not actually built. I mean, I can change these things around. A cereal seeder. What the deal is that with this thing? 1 log, 2 poles, and a wooden shovel. Now, what does it do exactly, I wonder? Cereal seeder. Does it actually go around and seed the crops? I don't know what the deal is there. Whatever. Let's get rid of that for now. I have no idea how to use that. We got cereal seeder, we have fencing, we've got gate. I don't know about those things. A wood router, a windmill. Look at that. There's a full-size windmill. I guess maybe you have to do something with the cereal once you start to get it. That kind of makes sense. We got a clay furnace. I would imagine that's for smelting metals. A hut. Oh, I can make a house. That's a very tiny house. This guy is not living large in any way. I don't know why I need that. And a totem. Again, I have no idea why we need this stuff. There's no descriptions in here yet that tell you really any reason for doing anything in this game. Let's try the basic workbench, because I'm sure that's going to open up some more stuff that we can make. Oh, and there is a way to actually rotate the items in here, too. So if I go to basic workbench, let's get rid of this thing. Maybe I can put it a different way. Basic workbench, give it a little spin, and now it fits in a little better. So now we've got there. So maybe if I make materials there, I can stand and I don't know, whatever. All right, so let's make a workbench. We need 2 logs, 4 poles, and 2 stone. Well, I've got 2 poles over here that I made by accident, so that's convenient, I guess. Look at that, cleaned up a mess and got to like start building something at the same time. I call that a win. We got 1 stone here, so I'm going to put that in. I do have more in storage, but I might as well pick up the ones that are sitting on the ground. Metal deposits. So, boulders. I guess I can get metal from here once I get to the point that I can make a pickaxe. I need 2 poles. Man, I'm going to have to start replanting trees. I'm running out of wood here. Not being responsible environmentally here. I'm making a... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, I need 2 poles anyway, so I guess I can go this way. Yeah, like that. All right, so we've got our 2 poles now, so I can put those in. And now I got to remember to pick up the logs this time without chopping them down. I wish there was an option somehow that you could decide whether to chop it or pick it up. Because I've accidentally chopped a couple of trees that way now, just because I forgot to switch the axe out. And maybe there's a faster way to do that. I mean, maybe you can cycle out of stuff. I don't know. I know there are some simple commands they gave on itch.io, just so you can kind of get a sense of how to move, around and do what you need to do. But it doesn't really give you any idea of how to go about like starting to build stuff. I didn't really figure that out until I started to experiment just a tiny bit with playing around with it. All right, so now if we left click on this, we will get... Oh, it even runs the little arrow thing. What a nice little guy. All right, so we got a wooden shovel, wooden axe, wooden hoe, wooden scythe, wooden sickle, wooden pickaxe, wooden bucket, crude gear, which I guess we're going to need to make some sort of machinery stuff, wooden mallet, a crude scooter. Oh, baby. How do I make that? Crude scooter, 1 plank, 3 poles, and 2 crude wheels, which I don't have. There's nothing in here to make crude wheels, so all right. Trying to jump ahead in the game. I want to boot around a little scooter. I think that'd be fun. I think in the meantime, though, probably the best thing to do would be to make a pickaxe. Although I don't know what good a wooden pickaxe would be when trying to chop down stone and stuff. Like mining rocks and things doesn't really seem terribly logical with a wooden pickaxe. I'm gonna make a crude shovel. See if we can plant some of these trees back in here because I've run all out of wood in my immediate vicinity. And I'm definitely going to need more. Look at this. We can make a big tree pattern. Okay, so if I get rid of this crude shovel now, I can pick up some of these things. And we'll drop them in there. And in there. Oh, yeah, look. Sweet. Okay, so I can pick up multiples of these, and then I don't have to do these one at a time. Oh, and they start growing fast, too. That's good, because we're going to need those trees pretty quick, I think. I probably should do a little bit of exploring and see what else there is around. But man, look at all the manure that those animals are putting out on the ground. I feel like I should probably maybe figure out this fertilizer thing sooner rather than later. So it takes 6 planks and 4 poles. But I want to get this, maybe I should get this thing going here. We'll get the crude bench saw going so we can sort of process our materials a little quicker. So I need 2 logs and 4 planks for that. Well, there's a plank there. I have more planks in there too, so that'll work. Oh, wow, these trees grow fast. All right, good. That's awesome because that means I can start getting stuff a little quicker. We need 1 stone, so I'll grab one out of here. How many planks do we need? We need 3 planks here still. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Wow, I really like this little storage system. That's really cool. I wonder if I could store logs in them, though. I feel like the logs are probably maybe a little bit too big. You likely can't put those in. Let's chop up this pine tree. I guess 1 log. And then I can see, obviously, that there's more here. And I don't know what the deal is with these guys still. I really wish I knew what was up with that. Am I supposed to feed them something and then they get happy again? Or is it something else I need to know? I don't know. Okay, that's a lot of logs. I thought I had to carry these things one at a time, and I was absolutely wrong. I don't know what it is, but I sort of assumed that, given their size, there was no way I could just pick up a whole pile of logs. But that was totally not true. Let's go over here. Will it put them automatically? No, I have to actually put them in my inventory. Oh, there we go. So I can hit the arrow keys and I can swap inventory items. Which I guess is probably an easier way to put the axe and stuff away, maybe. All right, so we have that. Let's cut up some planks. Oh, if we stand here and click on the bench, so we have the option to make planks or poles. I want to make planks, so we'll throw a log in there. Ah, look at it go! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, we're gonna make a whole ton of planks here, really quick. It's actually stacking upwards and making like a whole mountain. I wonder how high can I make this thing go? Is there a point where it'll tell me I have to move something, or will it just let me go and go and go until this thing reaches like the sky? Because I have a lot of logs here. We can really test this out. Oh, look at it go! Yep, that definitely lets you build lets you build a lot. All right, we're back to our shovel. We have a lot of planks though. Holy cow! Okay, so I think I want to grab some of these in my inventory because I have to make poles out of some of this stuff. So I'm gonna grab. Okay, we'll put a few of these in the inventory. Like so, and then we're gonna have to grab some of these, and I guess we'll put them in the plank storage again. All right, so we'll go over here now, and we'll switch this to pole, and then let's bring out some more planks here, and we can make another big stack of poles now. I wonder at what point this thing will break. Does it break the way that my... Oops, no, come here. Does this break the way that the axe did, where if I use it too much, kind of wears out? I mean, I figure there's got to be some kind of a downside to this being a crude bench. I feel like it's probably in the durability side of things. We have 4 more planks on me here, so what do we need here? We need 2 planks. Oh, no, that's a worker assembly. I need 6 planks and 4 poles. What have I got on me? Well, we can grab 4 poles right now. We'll take these over here. I guess that makes sense because the 4 poles would be the legs of the thing. We have 5 planks on me, so I'm going to grab 1 more. And then we'll go over here, stick it on there. Oh, yeah. Sweet. All right, so we have fertilizer storage. Now, the only reason I built that is because I see these cows are pooping a lot, and it doesn't look like the grass will grow where the poop is sitting. Which, you know, well, the dung, whatever. The cow dung. I guess that makes sense. I mean, we can go put this in here. Yeah, that's exactly what that's for. We can store cow dung. Another game where we run around after a random animal collecting its poop so that we can do stuff with it. That's fine. Wow, we got a lot of those trees back again. So let's grab some of these. Well, you know what? Let's put the tree seed down over here for now. I'm gonna get up my shovel and dig some more holes. All right, dug a whole bunch of holes. We're gonna plant some more trees here. I'm actually kind of thinking that I don't think this game requires you to space out the trees. I was sort of planting these things in a way that where I kind of thought maybe there needed to be space in between them, but I might actually be able to make like a super dense concentration of trees here just by putting one every single tile, and then we'll have a crazy reforestation thing. But I broke my shovel, so I can't do that right now. Well, let's grab a bunch of this dung. We'll just stick it in my inventory so we can take a whole bunch of this back to our fertilizer storage. I would imagine this is going to need to go in the seedling bed, but I don't really know for sure. All right, so we're all full of dung, completely full. How do we make an outhouse now? Let's take with the dung bag over here. I'd say that's sweet, but it's dung, so I mean it's not really that sweet. All right, good. So we have 20 dung sword. Let's see what else can we make now. Let's make this worker assembly thing. This looks relatively simple. 2 logs, 2 planks, and 2 poles. Let's put this over here. And then 1 more log. There we go. We have our crazy crude worker bot. So 4 planks, 4 poles, and a crude gear, but we haven't learned how to make a crude gear yet. We still have to figure that out. This thing needs clay, which I'm going to guess I probably need a shovel for, and I broke my shovel. What do I need to make? What do I need to make a wooden pickaxe? 1 plank and 1 pole. So I've got a pole here. Let's put that there. We'll grab a plank off of here and put that there. Oh, perfect. All right, so we have a pickaxe. Let's go gather up some of this stuff. Oh, look at this guy. He's a hard worker. I wonder if will this boulder last here forever, or is it just going to give me a certain number of chunks off of it? Probably the latter. I can't see it giving me an infinite supply of rock here off of 1 little boulder. Otherwise, there wouldn't really be much point in putting multiples of them here. Oh, what is that? Metal ore. Oh, I got metal ore out of the boulder. There's another one. Building in this is really simple. I mean, once you kind of figure out what you're supposed to be doing, because it's not really super intuitive. I need to make a new shovel, so let's grab a stick. We'll grab a rock. That will let me make a crude shovel. And then I'll go back here and see if we can find some. I think this is clay here. Is that clay? That is clay. Okay, good. So I can dig up the clay. Apparently very slowly. There we go. This takes 5, yep. So we'll get all 5 of these. Clay can go in here. I can't even see myself. There we go. Dynamite! Look at that. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Okay, what can I make in here? I can make charcoal, metal, or crude bread. Ooh, bread. I guess you make the crude bread probably out of the cereal crops, which I think you probably would need a scythe for. The recycler needs logs, plants, and gears, which you can't make yet. That needs gears also, which you can't make. And this thing doesn't make gears. So, oh, it does make crude gear. What do I need to make to create? Oh, 1 plank? Really? That's it? Ah, man, we can make all kinds of these. All right, so let's make a crude gear. Make it for that. We'll stick it in here. And this one too, I think needs 2 gears. So we'll grab 2 planks. Although, actually, I probably could have. Wait, what's going on here? I have a crude gear. Why can't I put it in? Oh, it doesn't use crude gears. It uses regular gears. Oh man, I just wasted resources. Well, it takes 2 logs to make charcoal. I hope that gives me more than 1 piece. 1 piece. Well, that's great. This is gonna take a lot of logs to make the charcoal that I need to make metal. My goodness. I cut down a lot of trees to feed this machine, and I didn't net a lot off of it. All right, so we have. Well, actually, the charcoal pieces look relatively large. I need more storage. I gotta have more storage because I gotta put all this stuff away. So if we go into here and grab general storage, I can put 1 here and we'll put 1 here. And then we're gonna need planks for this, I guess. Is it? I think it was 4 planks to make these. Yeah. How many have we got? We got 4 planks left in here, so we're gonna make 1 of them. So I'll make that for the charcoal right now. Now we'll have a place to put the charcoal instead of just stacking it on the ground. There, you take this stuff in here. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we've got that. This one, well, I mean, I guess we can smelt some of this stuff. Let's see what happens when I smelt this. So if we step on here, we can go to metal. It's going to take 1 metal ore. And then 1 charcoal. How much metal does it make? Probably 1, I would think. Yeah, we got 1 metal. Alright, so we're going to need another storage bin. Man, we're going to... Actually, these little storage bins are really cool, but I have a feeling I'm going to wind up with an awful lot of them. Probably if I make the metal bench... Where is it here? Metal workbench. If I make this one, I bet you I get access to, like, metal tools. I mean, I think that would make sense, right? So, 2 metal. Oh, great. We just made 2 metal. Nice. Look at that. We're evolving already. We need 4 poles. And then 2 logs. The logs I'm going to have to cut down again. All right, we got lots of logs now. Let's put in here. We'll need 2 in there. That'll make our wooden our metal bench. And then I've got to figure this makes, yeah, see, there we go. Metal plate, metal bowl, metal gears, all that kind of stuff. Metal saw blade, metal chisel. Actually, there is no gear in here. That's interesting. Oh, metal gear. There we go. And I guess that's probably what's used for the recycler. And maybe the recycler lets you put like other materials in and then get stuff out. I don't know. Well, let's see what the deal is with this. So we can make a crude worker bot with 4 planks, 4 poles, and no crude gears. Oh, because I already have a gear in there. So I need 4 poles. We got a lot of those over here. Let's go put these in, and then we'll need 4 planks. Let's see what happens when we get this in here. Show me some lovin'. Hey, look at that. Yo, he looks like he's made out of cardboard boxes. That is definitely a very crude worker bot. What do I do with him now? He definitely looks like he's made out of cardboard boxes, but... Alright, I think I've got this thing sorted out with the worker. I had to go look this up so we can try and figure out how to work this crude robot, because there's not really anything intuitive in the instructions here, but apparently you press the space bar and that calls him. Oh, his name is Odin. Alright, Odin. We can pick you, and let's trade with him. And we'll give him, I don't know, we'll give him a crude axe, I guess. We'll get him to cutting down some stuff. Maybe I should have him working on the pickaxe, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so then we have to teach him. Wait a minute, that didn't work at all. Call him, we don't want to trade with him. Oh, there we go. We got the crude axe to the, there we go, to the basic work bot. Oh, look, he's holding it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we got to pick him up. Well, let's bring him over here where we have to do a little bit of work. Dump him down here. Now let's call him again, and this time we're going to teach him. And now, I don't have an axe. I can't teach him anything. Never mind. Drat. Hold on, I got to make an axe. Alright, I've got an axe now, so now I can actually teach him something. Okay, so we go, we'll click on him, we'll go teach. And then we're going to go chop down the tree just like this. And then we're going to say repeat and go. Ah, go to work, little guy. Wait a minute. That didn't work at all. He chopped it once and then didn't actually do anything further. That's no good. Hold on. Come over here, buddy. Look. You're just not figuring this out. You've got to come over here. Okay. Now listen. We're gonna teach you again. We're gonna say teach. Find the finest spot. Use handheld item. Repeat forever. Go. Okay, now he's doing it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I put him on repeat forever, so I'm a little concerned he's going to wander around the entire planet hacking all the trees down. And that might constitute a bit of a problem. He's gonna be his own, like, deforestation nightmare. Oh, I gotta put away this axe again. So that's how we program a little simple robot. He's really crude looking. Now, what is this now? Uh-oh. What's going on, Odin? Why are you, what is this? Oh, I get what happened. He broke his axe. I gotta give him a better tool. Okay, hold on. If we go over here, we can look at, I don't know, maybe we can make a wooden axe instead. So for the wooden axe, we need 1 plank, 1 pole. Now, I already know I chopped down a bunch of planks here accidentally, so we can go grab one of those. At least I thought I did. Is it in my inventory? It might be. It is. Of course it is. Let's go over here. We'll make him a wood axe. So that's the issue. If he doesn't have the handheld item, he just kind of shorts out, which I guess makes perfect sense. So let's go trade with Odin. Here, you take this axe, man. That sound is really irritating. Let's give him the wooden axe. I want that charcoal back. Give me the charcoal, please. Put that wooden axe in there. Oh, look at him go. All right, he's awesome. All right, that is going to save me a lot of harvesting time already. Now I need to actually get one that will go through and plant. And then I think we can really start to get some stuff done. But I'm going to call it a wrap for today. We've kind of figured out a bunch of the basics. Oh, yeah, he's really going far and wide. Maybe I shouldn't have him do that forever. He's going to wander the whole planet cutting trees down. at least until he runs out of... Here, can you come back over here, buddy? Like, what's the deal with this? Let's go pick him up. I don't want him chopping down the whole world of trees. I'm going to give him a bunch of trees over here. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll program a robot to pick up seeds and then plant seeds for me. And then I can just hit him and he can go blah, 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 and plant a whole bunch of seeds out for me. I don't know if we can do that necessarily, but... so far, so good. I mean, this is really cool. I mean, it's a really simple little art style. It's very cartoony and everything. The game is a little tricky in that the instructions are really not clear. You kind of have to sort of puzzle things out a little bit. But that's cool. I mean, it's still really early. This is like pre-alpha, as they describe it on their page on itch.io. And I still don't know what the deal is with these Crazy lazy guys sleeping here. I have a feeling maybe if I feed them, they'll get up and do something productive, but I'm not sure. Nevertheless, this has been fun. Thanks everyone for checking out the video. I think I'll come back and maybe play a little bit more of this if you guys are interested in it. Just let me know below. Either you can either click like or leave a comment or something below to let me know if you want to see more of this. It's kind of a neat little game. It looks like there's still a lot more we have to do in it because there's a lot of things I haven't built. But thanks everyone for watching the video. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.